Hello, hello. It's Magdalena here. I wonder if somebody will catch me live. If you are live, just give me hashtag live. If you are here on the replay, just give me hashtag replay. Today I'm really short because I just came back from the seaside. It was beautiful couple of days with gorgeous weather, and I had amazing time. But why am I here today? I was during this couple of days at the seaside. I was with my friend at the zoo. I like animals, and I just went there to see some of the predators, and not only, yes. And I saw cheetah, I saw lions, and this place where I've seen these animals, it's very beautiful. It's a gorgeous terrain, really big. And these animals really have a lot because they are taken care of, and they've been given food on a regular basis. I was observing lions. The weather is as it is, it's very hot, so we were hiding somewhere in the shadows and resting. But I started to think about freedom. How much freedom do these animals have? Probably not a lot, yeah? And this is some price which they are paying for comfort, for being in this place. And of course, what I started to think is I started to think about us women, and our freedom in these situations when we are accepting some kind of comfort, at the same time giving our freedom away. And this is something which quite often I am seeing in relationships. Many women are afraid of being alone, afraid of just staying without anybody, without a man. Because we've been brought up so many years in this culture, in this patriarchal world. And thousands of years we've been told that if we don't adjust or fit in, maybe fit in is a better word, we are going to be put outside this society, we are going to be outcast. And I know many women who actually tell me straight, I cannot be alone, yes? Before, when I was really young woman, I lived with my parents, with my family, and then I just got married. And then all my adult life, I lived with somebody. I lived with the man. And even now, when they realized that the situation changed and they really don't love this man, maybe actually they never loved him, they were just thinking that it will be a good escape to some better life, yeah? They still accept the situation for fear of being alone, for fear of being ostracized, for fear of being not accepted, yes? Because many years ago, in tribal culture. Hello, somebody is watching me, say hello. We have really deeply ingrained in this tribal consciousness that if we are outside our tribe, outside our group, we are actually going to die. We are going to be eaten by the wolves. We are going to be kicked out from our place, from our family, by our relatives. And so many women are afraid to make this step. But my question to you is, maybe it is exactly the question to you if you are watching this, because I do not believe in coincidences. What about your freedom? Is this life, this comfort zone, something you've been dreaming about? Something you really wanted for yourself? Because when you are 30 something or 40, and you are telling me that this is already too late to change, I am telling you, now women live maybe 70, 80, 90 years. Hello, Gabi. So if you are 40, if you are 30 something, and you are telling me that this is already too late to change, I am asking yourself, have you thought about it, that you have about 30, 40 years ahead? And the question is, are you going to settle for less another 40 years forward? Of course, now this situation is changing, and we women are braver and braver, yes, and we are really taking courageous decisions, yes. And I believe that what I encourage you to do is to always take this moment and ask yourself where I am in my life, yes, and whether this that which I'm experiencing is something that I want to experience in the longer run or not. And if not, what change can I introduce, yeah? Because really these lions in the zoo made me think about freedom, yes? And freedom is for me one of my most important values. It doesn't have to be important, very important value for you, but I just want you to take this moment and think about your most important values. Whether you are really living these values on a daily basis, yeah? Because sometimes we think that we have to accept these leftovers. We have to accept some situations because we are maybe too old, inverted commas, we think we are, yeah? We are too weak. And of course, our ego, our brain, loves to know all the process. So our brain would like, if we want to make some change, our brain would like to have all this strategy presented. Yes. And actually, today when I started to make this live, I was browsing a bit some Facebook, and I found out some information that one of the coaches I know very well, she's just getting divorced after many years with her husband. But she told very, very important thing. I have chosen myself, and she's extremely conscious woman. And this is actually something that I'm inviting you to do, yes? Make this conscious decisions, yeah? Don't be afraid, because I think the worst what we can do in our life is really to abandon ourselves and to live up to somebody else's expectations, yeah? Because very often we women think that, well, we have to take care about our partners, we have to take care about our children. True. But on the other hand, when you don't take care about yourself, sooner or later, all these people around will see that something is, maybe they will not see because you can wear a mask, yeah, but they will feel that something is not good. And of course, we can pretend, yeah. We can say that everything is perfect or perfectly working in our life, yeah. Even in the evening, when you stand in front of the mirror, you can tell to yourself, well, everything is actually okay in my life. But when you talk to your soul, when you put the hand on your heart, you know deep inside that it's not true. And you can lie to everybody around, but what is the sense of lying to yourself? And what is actually the sense of living? When we go deeper. We women were told so many years that putting ourselves first is kind of egoistic, yeah? That putting ourselves first is no good because we must be, we must put ourselves at the back burner, which is not true. Even this metaphor when on the plane the pressure drops, yeah, and the mother is going with kids. First, the mother puts the mask, the oxygen mask, on herself, yeah. So what I want you to see is that it's very, very important how you feel, what you feel, and what you want. And if freedom is important to you, think about where, in which areas I do have this freedom and what even I can do more to experience it more. Because remember that what we focus on expands. And on the other hand, in which areas I am giving this freedom away for settling for less. And the next question is, what am I losing? Maybe I'm gaining, but what am I losing in the long run when I give my freedom away? And if this is not freedom, if freedom is not your value, important value, choose really the value that is close to your heart. Because when we are aligned, when we are in our own truth, when we are authentic, when we are really blunt and straightforward, well, I always say some people will leave you. Some people will not like it, yeah. But the most important thing is that you will not leave yourself. And this is all the message that I'm telling to my clients, I'm telling to my friends, I'm telling to myself when I take some decisions important for me. Is this step that I'm going to take in alignment with me? Is this step supporting me as a person, supporting my values, supporting me as a woman? Of course, next days I'm going to again talk more about dating and more about feminine energy. Today I just wanted to make this short live just to tell you that I'm back and we are going to catch each other. But always when you make decisions, remember, and it doesn't really matter, of course relationships are very, very important, but I think also it's about your job, it's about your career, it's about your free time. Always this question like, am I supporting myself? Yes. Am I supporting my freedom, my choices, my long-term vision? And maybe you haven't thought about your vision. It's high time, because we are sometimes so caught up in this, everyday chores and everyday duties, that we forget about something that is the most important. Yes, we forget about our vision, we forget about our heart's desires. We remember what we are going to cook for dinners for the next month, but you forget about your vision. So again, I'm encouraging you to take give yourself this moment, yeah, and ask yourself these important questions, yeah. Where I am on my path, yes. Are these micro steps that I'm taking every day supporting my long-term vision or not? If you haven't thought about your vision, find this time, because I was just at the seaside, so I will use this metaphor. Yeah? If you are the captain of your ship, it is extremely important to know where your ship is going, because otherwise you can find yourself at the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, and it might be a completely different place that you wanted to go, yeah, to. So have this GPS, have this idea, have this vision where you want to go exactly, and do everything on your side which you can to go there. And also the next thing, which is about manifesting, yes, is remember, and this is very important, you don't have to know all these steps, because this is extremely limiting, and generally our ego, I believe, is limiting, because our ego wants to know strategy, wants to know the outcome, the final result, wants to know all the freaking steps. And this is, in manifesting in quantum, this is not possible. Yes, so do your part. Yes, do your part, but let the universe also do his part. Yes, set the intention. Tell the universe, okay, show me the signs. Give me the right people on my way, on my path. Send me some help I need, yes, to put this vision into practice. And trust. Well, I know trust might be difficult. But difficult or not, again, this is always our conscious decision, because we are so often, we have this idea ingrained that we have to do everything on by ourselves, but it's not true. If you set this intention, if you put it to the universe, yeah, send me the right people, send me help, you will really notice that a lot of miracles may happen to you. Yes, so don't accept situations in which really you are not feeling good, because they are comfortable. Because the longer we accept such situations, the more frustrated we are becoming. Yes, and we are abandoning ourselves. And I believe that in our life, our big task is to have these deep insights, who I am, what I really want, and to do everything from this human perspective to realize your fullest potential, yes, and just to be happy. Because we are not here to suffer. We are not here to complain, to be in this victim role. Life is not a struggle, but we must trust. So, I wish you a beautiful day. Of course, if you want to meet me for the empowerment diagnostic call, just send me a message or just give me a hashtag empowerment, and we are going to meet. This will be like 45 up to 1 hour, and I'm going to see where you are, what's holding you back, what shifts you need to make to implement this change, what you want to implement. Yes. And of course, if you will have a lot of if you have a lot of value from this call, and if you are interested to know how to work with me, I will then tell you. So have an awesome, beautiful day, and remember, don't settle for less, and do not abandon yourself. Thank you so much.